But let me talk about the masking guidance. The guidance states, DESE and DPH strongly recommend that all students in pre-K through grade 6 wear masks when indoors, except students who cannot do so due to medical conditions or behavioral needs. Masks are not necessary outdoors and may be removed while eating indoors. That's a change. That's a change from the beginning of last year, and I'll come back to the while eating part in a minute. DESE and DPH also strongly recommend that unvaccinated staff in all grades, unvaccinated students in grades 7 and above, and unvaccinated visitors wear masks indoors in alignment with a statewide advisory on masking. DESE and DPH recommend that schools allow vaccinated students to remain unmasked. Very importantly, any child or family who prefers to mask at school should be supported in this choice. I hope that goes without saying, that we would support families and students, but it's in the guidance. This is significant. By federal public health order, all students and staff are required to wear masks on school buses at this time. Additionally, all staff and students must wear masks while in school health offices, and we're awaiting more guidance about school health professionals. That should be coming in a couple weeks. And importantly, what's not said, but I want to note, there are no social distancing requirements for the upcoming school year as of today. So that is significant. And if I go back to the lunch comment where students can wear, they're not going to be required to, no, how do I say it? They obviously can remain unmasked while eating. But last year, they could also remain unmasked while eating, but they needed to be socially distanced. This year, we have some relief to the social distancing. So I want to just say, though, navigating this continues to be a challenge and continues to be a very fluid situation. And we're going to work with our local health officials as well as our school health officials to ensure that our protocols protect the health and safety of all of our students and staff.
As a resident, one of the things that I find confusing, I'm sure maybe you do as well, Mr. Antonucci, is like guidance, right? So 5 days a week, is that guidance or is that mandated? And then you talk about masks, it's guidance and strongly recommended. Is that guidance or is it mandated? Or federal, you mentioned today that there's a federal rule, or I don't know what that is, like federal something, that the kids have to wear masks on the bus. Is that a mandate or is it guidance? Like, just that term guidance is confusing, like to me as a resident, in evaluating our options as a town.
Yep. So the in-person 5 days a week, I believe that is a requirement. Okay, that is a mandate. The guidance is just guidance. And I don't know how else to say it. So they are strongly recommending, but it is just their guidance. So in theory, we could choose to do something more or something less.
So I guess a few things, and just for semantics, is that when we say strongly recommended, if we were to adopt that, that means that it would be the parent's choice. Or I'll throw that to John, actually.
Yeah, we would strongly recommend it.
Exactly.
But it would be family choice. And I would also say, and again, we still need to vet that. We still need to vet this. We still need to digest it. And get some more brains in the room on it. But I also say we're not necessarily going to police it either, right? So honor system is not the exact right word here, but it would be, families would have to just listen to our recommendation and make their own decisions for their family.